Hi guys, welcome to the Marshall online demo for this, the Marshall 2555X, which is a reissue obviously of the 2555 from the Marshall Silver Jubilee series. Originally launched in 1987 to celebrate 25 years of the company's history and 50 years that Jim Marshall had been in the business. It's always been a very well-respected amplifier and quite sought after. We've had many requests to reissue this model in particular, so here it is. Firstly, on the front panel on the right-hand side, you've got the input gain control, and this also doubles as a rhythm clip control as well, which I'll show you how that works in a little while. Next up, you've got your lead master, then you've got your regular output master, which also has a secondary feature as a channel switch. Then you've got your EQ section, treble, middle, bass, very effective EQ, which we'll look at in a little while. Then your presence control. Over this side, after your power and standby, you've got high and low output, which was one of the first Marshall amps to have any type of output variation. So it's basically a pento triode switch. Okay, so on the regular channel, we're going to start checking out some sounds. I've got the EQ set on about 2/3 each. I've got the input gain set to about 3/4, and this is the kind of sound that you get. All right, so what I'm going to do now is pull this out, and now it activates the rhythm clip, so the sound becomes a bit more aggressive and crunchy, sort of more traditional Marshall crunch and bite. So that's the first two sounds. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move over to the lead channel, which is activated off of the output master just here by pressing it in. You'll see the light comes on, and now you've got much more high gain goodness everywhere. One thing that's worth mentioning is when you're on the lead master, when you're on the lead channel, the lead master obviously is active for that channel as well, so you can balance out between the two channels. What I want to do now is just check out the EQ to give you an idea of how effective the EQs are on this amp. So I'm going to choose the middle control because it's obviously a very important one. Go back to the lead channel and bring the middle control all the way down. I'm going to put it on about 2, and you get this kind of sound. And now moving the middle up to about 1/2. And on 3/4. And on full. All right, so that gives you an idea of what the EQs are capable of as well. So one last thing in terms of sound, we're just going to check out the high and low output. So for everything you've heard so far, it's been set on high output, and I'm going to just play it and then switch it over to low so you can hear the difference. It's not so much an output thing as well as a character change as well, which is always worth having. so that's pretty much the main functions of the 2555X. What we're going to do now is have a look at the rear panel. On the rear panel of the 2555X, firstly you've got your speaker output selection, then you've got a DI, a foot switch input, and an effects loop send and return. The speaker cabinet you've heard for this demo is the 2551 AV cabinet, which contains Celestion G12 Vintage 30 speakers. For more information on the Marshall 2555X, please head to your local Marshall dealer.